This is a 1966 Ford F100. Fires right up. I'm going to take it for a quick drive, and I'll show you around the truck. I love buying trucks like this. Came from an older gentleman who just used it for a farm truck and a work truck. Speedometer works. Nice quiet truck. I guess I do have the window down, but it's a quiet truck. And just steers real good. I'm trying to show that. Nice and straight. Real easy steering. It's got a 302 with an automatic transmission. Power steering. Disc brakes. Pull in here to the sunlight. Just nice, like I said, just steers real easy. He was having a little bit of this is what I love about a truck like this. So the guy I got this from is actually having a little bit of a problem getting the steering column tight. So he actually just went out and bought another steering column, put it in it. He said, I just couldn't deliver it to you with that steering column like that. And it's just the kind of guy that I want to buy a vehicle from because I know he took care of it. It is still cold, so the idle's just a touch high. The truck just runs real good. Nice sounding exhaust. I'm just going to shut it off here, show you around the truck. Just a real nice running engine, smooth. You know, nothing fancy under the hood here, but nice, clean. And this truck is super minimal rust. The only main rust I found on it is in the bed, which is a little bit unfortunate because you think, of all the places where I would think if it were to rust, it wouldn't be the bed, but I'll show you that. But look at these nice rust-free inner fender wells and firewall. Still got the original body tag back there. Nice, clean. A couple of little spots here on the front. And that's why I do these videos, quite honestly. I usually find more imperfections being honest in a video than I do just when I'm going to buy it, because you know, I'm buying an overall vehicle. So this truck's got a nice, you know, it's got a, I'm not going to even say it's nice. It looks good, you know, from 20 feet away, but this is probably an amateur driver quality paint job is the right way to say it. For what it is, a work truck or a farm truck, it looks real good. But it's definitely got, you know, imperfections in the paint. It's older. I don't know how long ago it was painted. But man, I just love the stance of this truck. And typically, especially if you've seen anything else on my website, I'm a 40s and 50s models Ford and Chevrolet truck guy, but I've been falling in love with these 60s model trucks. And I've got a 63 F100 for sale right now. I've got this 66, and I know how popular these are becoming. Just, you know, next generation coming up. These are the trucks we were riding in when we were kids. So I wasn't riding in those 40s and 50s models. That was too old. But you know, my grandfather had a truck just like this. Great grandfather had a truck just like this, and he is a Ford man. So, anyways, so going around the truck one more time, a little more nitpicky, just to see a few little scuffs here and there on the paint. No rust bubbles, and the body's nice and straight. If you're looking for a truck that you could drive and enjoy like it is now, but later on you wanted something that was worthy of restoring, this would be a good truck to do it with. This tailgate looks awesome, nice and straight. One tiny little dimple right down here. Even the inside of the bed looks pretty good, except for the rust spot I'm going to show you here in just a second. But look at how straight the body lines are. The paint doesn't show it as well as it could. You see like a little spot like right there where the paint's a little different, looks like some touch up, but the body lines on this truck are actually very straight. Here's a main rust in the truck right here. This back of the bed, I don't know if underneath caught up with some mud and got, you know, stuck there, or if water just got stuck sitting in this back here, but we can take a look at it from underneath in just a second. But what's interesting is the interior of the bed is not all beat up, and it looks to be fairly original. I mean, it looks to be original and fairly unused. A moderately used work truck is what I'd say. We can always tell how hard a truck has been worked by looking at the bed. You know, where's people throwing rocks in there, was people throwing, you know, framing materials in there, you know, throwing bricks in there, you get a nice beat up bed. This one's pretty straight. So just want to show, look how straight the body is. The hood, top is in nice straight condition. It's got a paint pop there right in the center. Glass is in good shape. Actually, possibly replaced. The weather stripping doesn't look to be too old, and the chrome around the weather stripping is in good shape. Windshield wipers are not hooked up. All the glass in the truck looks to be in fine condition, and even the windows roll up and down pretty easily. They don't rattle, they got good felt. This is a custom cab truck, and this is a later model. I don't know if that was a Thunderbird or something like that, that steering column, but it does have tilt steering. Carpet's older, but still in decent shape. And like I said, to just jump in a truck and go, mechanically this truck is in awesome condition. Top of the dash looks good. And you know, this would be a great truck to just put a little bit of money in here or there, maybe put a headliner in it. Redo the seat. This seat cover is old and a little dingy, but it doesn't have any rips or tears in it. It's very comfortable. It looks like there's some carpeting back there that used to be part of the back of the headliner and the original gas tank in the back. Hinge pockets in nice rust-free condition, as well as the step-ups, and the bottoms of the doors are rust-free. Go around to the other side and show you those hinge pockets. This truck just drives so good. I just want to really, you know, emphasize that. Check this out. This nice rust-free step-ups, hinge pockets in excellent condition. Bottoms of the doors are in great shape. Little bit of rust here on this passenger side, but nothing major. Let's take a look at the underneath real quick. So these are the original floor pans. They don't have any undercoating on them. Look at how great a condition these are in. I mean, I'm really impressed by the rockers. These are the original rockers. I'm hoping that the camera, there we go. Cab corners, original cab corners. That's what I was saying. You know, it's almost perplexing. Look at this. This is the inside. This is the outer cab corner right here. That's the original. It's perplexing why this rusted out. This is the back of the bed. This is the main rusty spot beside that one spot I showed you at the front of the hood. And it really wouldn't be hard. You know, I know it wasn't factory, but if it was me, I'd probably cut that out, and I'd actually think about maybe custom fitting a wooden bed in here. I know they didn't come from the factory with wooden beds in '66, but I still think just that antique look of a wooden bed. Yeah, it looks like that seal's throwing just a little bit of oil there, or did in the past. That's not unusual. But I was very impressed when I saw the underneath of this truck. These are the original floor pans. Same thing on this side. The original cab corners are intact and in great shape. Look at these inner fender wells, all in the same condition. Same on this side. And underneath the truck, I mean, just really clean. Some surface rust here or there and some Georgia red clay, but nothing major. I don't see any major leaks or anything. I don't even see any minor ones, honestly. I don't see any drips from under the engine. I believe the kingpins and bushings were replaced in this truck, is what the gentleman told me. It drives very nice and straight. It steers easily, doesn't pull to the left or the right. It brakes easily. Take a quick look at these inner fender wells. I mean, this is really consistent all the way around the truck. I'm not sure that this truck has ever been in an accident. Just taking a look at the inner fender wells, taking a look at just what this truck looks like overall. Look at how consistent. And there's still a little wet spots. We did just wash the truck, so a few spots there that look a little discolored or darker. That's just water. Nice set of slotted American Racing aluminum mag wheels, which look nice. The tires on are older. They still got some tread on them. This would be, you know, just fine for another 5,000 miles or so on the road. Definitely off-road around the farm or whatever. It's very rare for me to have a vehicle, own a vehicle and have a vehicle listed on my website for under $10,000. And you know, that's not much more than what this truck is worth in this condition. But I'll tell you, I got a really great running and driving truck. It's a sharp truck, and I think it's going to make somebody a real fun driver. This is an affordable way to get into an antique automobile, an antique truck. And man, this would make a great, you know, truck for your son to drive to high school or college. A shop truck, a farm truck, a work truck, just like it is. It don't need anything but maybe a new radio. That's, if it was me, I like my tunes, I'd probably put a new radio in it. It may need a new wiper system. It may just need a wire to have the wiper hooked up. I didn't check that out, but this is a great truck.